Hello and welcome to our fifth video in the series of first-person shooter secrets. Obviously, I've made a lot of changes here. I've got a Canon and I have a first-person controller, and there's some other stuff I have. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the play mode and I can move it around. There's my Canon in all its glory, and I've removed the target, put in the sky, obviously. Let's go ahead and shoot it, see what happens. Ooh, and look, there's even some smoke that comes out of it. Let's try this again. What I see first is a particle effect, and then I also see some smoke, and let's see, what else do I see? Well, of course, I see the cannon and the wood and what have you. So let's see how I did this. The very first thing I did is I added a cannon. And what you can do is that from the website you can download a Canon zip file, and inside the zip file you'll find a folder that says Canon, and you'll see the mesh that says Canon FBX. Inside the folder, if you open it, you'll see the cast iron JPEG and the wood grain. This of course is for the Canon barrel, and the wood grains for the Canon holder, the thing that the barrel's on. What's important is that when you import this into Unity, and let me move this up here so you can see it. There is the Canon right there. You want to import the folder first, okay, and then go ahead and import the mesh, the Canon mesh. If you don't do it that way, then the Canon mesh will not take the characteristics of the Canon. Once you import the Canon, you'll probably have to enlarge it some. I think on mine, I'm not sure how much I enlarged it, but I did have to enlarge it up some in order to do that, by a factor of, I don't know, 5 or something. The other thing that I had was I had to line the empty object up with the Canon, just like I did before, and then I put the empty object inside. I made it a child of the Canon. If I come over here and I open up Canon and I come to instance 0, I'll see 32-pound Canon barrel. That's where I wanted to put my empty object. And if I open up that, I'll see there's my game object right there. See, there's the game object. So that's inside the 32-pound barrel, which would go up here. It's right here. And it's not exactly pointing straight out. It's pointing up a little bit. Let me make these local coordinates. Yeah, there we go. Now we're all lined up. And if I look over here in my inspector window with the game object, I see there's my script, the shooter, and I've added audio to the script. I've added stars, which is the burst that you see, and then I've added the smoke, which I called my smoke. And let's see where I got this stars burst from. I got that from, if I come down here, from a simple particle pack, which I downloaded from the asset store. And the simple particle pack is from Unity Technologies. It's not my creation, it's theirs. And what I did is that I took the sharp burst and I made a copy of it and I called it burst, and that's so I could make changes on it. And the one thing I wanted to make sure of is that it played on awake. And I actually called this from the script, and that's what I called it. I called it burst. The other thing for the smoke, I downloaded the let me put this here. For the smoke, I downloaded I created a, no, I did not create. Hold on just a minute. Let me get this up here so you can see it, or else you won't be able to see it. Whoops, too big. Okay. What I did is I downloaded the particle packet. I imported a new one, and it was particles. This one right here. I imported that, and in that packet it had the smoke. So I went into that packet, and let me see if I can find it. There's the simple particle pack. There's the standard assets, and there's particles. That's the packet I downloaded. And let me see if you can see that. Whoops, did it again, sorry. All right, well anyway, what I did is I went under the one that had the let's see, it was dust, no, legacy particles, no, smoke, yeah. It was under smoke, and I used detailed smoke and called it my smoke. And what's important is I made these changes. Let me show you here. Oh, it did it again. Thank you, Microsoft. The changes I made for the smoke, which I called my smoke, which is right up here. There it is, my smoke. The changes I made to that were, I made it a one-shot. That normally that's unchecked. I made sure that was checked. Then I came down here and I put in auto destruct. Normally that's not on there, so I checked that, and that's so the smoke wouldn't keep coming out of the cannon forever. It would just come out just for a while. And then here's what I did in my script. Let me open that up. The shooter. I changed these things here, and let me see if I can bring that in so you can see it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and I also added audio, and the audio was just an explosion. You can get all kinds of audio special effects from the internet for free. And I even forget where I got this from, or else I'd give it credit. But I downloaded so many free audio files that I can't remember where I got them all. I called it my audio, the audio source. The stars is what that game object is that has the particle effect for like the flash coming out of the cannon. This is the smoke. These are all game objects. This is what we've had before to get the projectile going. Then I played the audio, and then I also played the stars, which is what I call that flash, that particle effect. Played the audio. Then I instantate the smoke, and basically that's it for the for what changes I made in the script. So to look at it once more, there's my first-person controller. There's my nice little cannon, and I fire him. Boom, there he goes. And we'll have some more stuff on how to do some really cool things. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.